Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Do you remember that man that battered a woman in the ring in the Olympics, Imane Khalif? Well, he is very upset because he doesn't like the fact that everyone's saying that he's a man, even though he's a man. Even his own team behind him call him a man. Well, they don't call him a man, but they act like he's a man. When he won the gold, they put him up on his shoulders. Now, in Muslim culture, you wouldn't treat a woman like that. You wouldn't put a woman up with her legs round your back of your head. So even his own team, his own trainers and that, think he's a man. And of course he is a man because he's got XY chromosomes, and I'll guarantee if you took an x-ray of his hips, he's got nice manly hips. Not those childbearing ones that women have. So it'd be very, very easy to prove he's a man. Now, why am I saying this and why is it important? Well, this man has got hurty fifis, and he doesn't like it that people are calling him a man. He wants to pretend still that he's a woman because he wants to keep his gold medal for beating women. However, people have been complaining and saying, no, he's definitely a man. Two of these people are, not unexpectedly, J.K. Rowling, of course. She's waded in on this. She said it was wrong. And so, of course, has Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk is already trembling in fear at the thought of being sued by Humza Yousaf because he said that Humza Yousaf is racist. And we all heard the white speech. And so he said to Humza Yousaf, go on in, come at me, bro, kind of thing. Go for it. You come and sue me. I'm ready. And then you haven't heard a thing. Well, this Imane Khalif is now threatening to sue J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk. And in fact, they've both now been named in a criminal complaint filed by the controversial boxer. He's saying that it was an act of aggravated cyber harassment. And he wants to sue. Well, the problem you've got is your best defence when you say anything is the truth. You cannot be sued if you've told the truth. Now, you have the trans lobby have been telling us for years that genitals don't decide your gender. So you can have a man with the full meat and two veg, but he's still a lady if he identifies as a lady and pretends he's a lady. Well, I've got to say then, if genitals don't matter, then it doesn't matter that this man doesn't have external genitals. He's still a man. He can call himself a woman. It may say woman on his passport. But let science decide. So yes, let's have this criminal case. Let's get J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk into court. And then let their lawyers, and believe you me, these two people, J.K. and Elon, guarantee they're going to have some very, very good lawyers. And they'll have to do a thing called discovery. And they can demand discovery. And so what they'll say is, can we have that x-ray? And can we have a little blood test or a little DNA test? And we'll go away and we'll send it off to a lab. And we won't tell the lab who it is. Or we'll say to the labs, can you confirm if this is male or female? And the court will decide, oh, look, two independent labs appointed by the court have both come back and said that this individual is male. Case dismissed, off you fuck. But that isn't going to do. Now, apparently, if they're found guilty, they can spend between 2 and 5 years in prison, and there's tens of thousands of pounds of fines. The fines mean nothing to these two people. The 2 to 5 years in jail, oh, that's terrible. That is bad for them. However, here's the other laughable thing. It's a French court. Very good. Good luck. Outside of the jurisdiction. Say what you like. There's nothing they can do. Yes, okay, maybe J.K. Rowling won't go to France again. Who cares? What would she miss? Shitting in the streets, riots, turds floating along the Seine. We'll always have Paris. But yeah, it's a joke, isn't it? Anyway, they're both mentioned in this case. They're talking about it's cyberbullying and all this, but it isn't cyberbullying if it's cyber telling the truth. And unless this person can prove that they're female, then they're male. And it's just a joke. Apparently, and Trump made a comment as well. I'm wondering if he's going to turn up in this case. You can wonder that, especially if he wins the election. You'd be left with the fact that France, who's a member of NATO, would then be attempting to prosecute the President of the United States, which is also in NATO, and the United States to tell them to go sod themselves, you could have a state of war. And I know who'd win that one. It is just a joke. Anyway, this bloke, he's won his gold medal with his XY chromosomes, and he's battering women left, right, and centre, and it's not right. And he's there. Hopefully, he'll be disqualified, and it will be returned and given to whoever came second. Everyone else can move down a rank or up a rank. Everyone else moves up a rank and gets the medals. But this bloke, I don't know why he's bothering to complain. Because, of course, the other thing is that the International Boxing Federation banned him because he's a man. And so there's another defence. Is he going to be suing them for hurty feelings? What a joke. What a joke this man is. But anyway, there's a lot of people complaining, obviously. Oh, female boxing. All the female boxers are saying there's no way a man should go in the ring. Obviously, we know that JK spoke up, saying that it's going to damage someone. What's her name? Sharon Davis. She spoke out about it, but she's got a long history, especially with the American swimmer Riley Gaines. When that big bloke went in and started winning everything, and Riley Gaines was being forced to change in changing rooms with men, and she ended up suing the college, I think, and the college had to eventually change its policy and beg her not to take the, I think, 50 million that she won, something like that. I can't remember the number off the top of the head. They begged her not to take it all, otherwise they'd be screwed and all that. And she said, well, I could have been screwed. Good answer. But you insisted on putting men in women's changing rooms and blah, 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 because you want to be a woke. And then, of course, all the Leah Thompson was the man, isn't it? Leah Thompson, he calls himself. But he got all the wins taken away. He had to basically, it was all eradicated, and everyone who was second went first, and so on. And everything he won, he was disqualified. It was as though he never raced, and everyone moved up one. And that's how it should be. So they've done it in swimming, and now I think they should do it in boxing. And they should take this medal back. They should remove his name from the boxing records and tell him if he wants to box, he can get a ring with a man. He won't do that, though, because he's not very good. You see, for some reason, women's sports is the go-to place if you're a man who's not very good at sport. Oh, shit, I'm at sport, but if I go and pretend to be a woman, I'll be good. It's not choice B, you know? It's not plan B, is rather what I was going to say. And you've got to keep men out of women's sports. So, yeah, take those two billionaires to court, don't you? And go against science, go against evidence, go against your own boxing board, and prove that the Olympics was wrong. And if you don't win your case, you lose your gold medal. Marvellous. Thanks a lot. Bye.